Well, hello again. Here you guys. Here we go. Now you can see down here it says Grimdark Future. You see a table full of Warhammer models. We're going to try the one-page rules. So before we get going, I'm just going to say a shout out there to Mini Warmut. He's been encouraging us to try one-page rules. A shout out to Reese Crawford. His channel is
Empire 54mm.
So check him out because we got these boards, which are really cool, by the way. We'll show you some more of it as we go. At an auction at March to Victory about 2 years ago. And tabletop date night.
There you go.
If you guys are listening, we're giving a shout out to them. That's a couple who's already tried the one-page rules.
And they enjoy it. So
they enjoyed it. So we got our stats done. And, of course, you got to go through a little sheet and add what you're going to add. So I'm going to hand the camera here to Ashley so she can show you her forces. Then I'm going to show you mine. And then we're going to play. And we'll give you some battle reports. So go ahead.
All right, guys. So I did... So all the Tyranids, I have 2 sets of them. There's one right there.
You got quite a bit, yeah.
And one right here. There are 23 in each one. And those are going to be my Shooter Grunts. The Barra Grants are going to be my... where'd you go? Guardians, my Hive Guardians. My little, now I can't even think of what their names, but there's going to be my Soul Snatchers. My big guy right here, the bug, is the Psycho Grunt. And my Screamer Killer is my Prime Warrior. So there are 72. You counted?
Yeah,
I believe
models.
so. All right. There's
so we're
yours
going
then.
to kind of cruise over the board so you can see we got some ruins. I'm thinking the reason the Marines are so guarding this area is I wonder if there's any instant coffee in there to keep them going. But anyways, so here's my guys here that we got. I mean, you do got to switch them over for what you're doing, but... So my Infernus Marines there are going to be what they call support brothers, which are flamers, and so on. They generally call them battle brothers. They call them assault brothers. So it's just redefining them, setting them up. But as you can see, they're guarding communications installation. So in this scenario, we're going to use it for, here comes the horde of Xenos, right?
Yep.
They're going to come this way. It's up to these guys to defend the communications, their stashes of coffee, and support each other. Otherwise, who knows? So we're going to go to round 1, but I said I'd show you the table. See this? This board here has a nice built-in trench system there.
Yep, we've taken our kill team.
Some of the kill team ammo crates.
Yep, the ammo crates and all that. Some of the barrels. Greg bought the broken ruins when we first started doing Warhammer, so we brought those out because there's nice little areas you can kind of make it where it looks like they're broken in. So that's what it is. So we're going to see how well this works.
Yeah, we're going to take notes, as you can see. And we're going to let you guys know. So as always, we'd appreciate it if you would like, comment, share. And this is the first time we play one-page rules.
Be gentle with us.
So be kind. If we make a mistake, just politely let us know. We would appreciate it. All right, you guys, here we go. On to round 1. All right, end of round 1. Due to the distance, this is a 6-foot by 4-foot board section we got going on. So Ashley basically moved all of her troops forward. That's what she did.
Maximum movement.
Because their shooting range is short. Now, for my guys, these are my flamethrowers out of range. I held because my ground is to hold this back here. So I just did what they called hold. I didn't make any movements. These guys are flamethrowers, so very short distance. There's no way to engage them. The plasma guys, ironically, I mean, I took my Warhammer plasma models, so I have these 2 guys with plasma rifles, so I knew what was what. They were able to shoot into this group. And I
shot the
or the blue group. I'm
yep,
sorry.
The blue group.
So we got two of hers eliminated. This group of 5 here was in range, in line of sight with the green guys, but
Hive Guardians.
I gotta get used to the new names.
I know, that's my problem.
Trying not to.
Names.
Yeah. So that was a fail. My others were not able to really do anything, so I just kept them here. And my snipers in the back out of range. My hero out of range.
Isn't that the one that Mythos painted for you?
Yeah. No, Mythos sent me this, but yeah, I painted this guy. He looks pretty good. In Warhammer, that's a heavy bolter. But anywho, he has a heavy rifle. So, long story short, Ashley lost 2, but here comes the horde. So now we're going to round 2. Okay, into round 2. Ashley did advance her troops as much as she could advance them. So we started to get into a fight. Boy, this game can go quick with the rules the way they are. So let's see here, Ash. All right,
so I had initiative.
Yep.
I moved my guys. My only ones that were able to shoot were my Hive Guardians. They shot at, which ones were those, babe?
They're what they call Battle Brothers.
Battle Brothers, okay.
They were deceased.
Yep.
So
their attack's actually pretty good with the weapon I got. They destroyed those guys. None of my other ones were able to attack anything.
The
pointer?
Yeah, it's around here somewhere. It'd be easier. Hold on a second. See, that's what you get for live play. So we're going to make this easier. These guys are all flamethrowers, so they're within reach, and I did have them attack.
Yeah, you got 7 of them.
I got 7. All right. My plasma guys, I'm trying to look at my notes. I can't remember what they killed off.
Nothing. I blocked them.
These guys, they didn't get anything. So then my snipers, yay, this time they worked. These 3 fired into the crowd. And, they got 1 dude out of there. No, 2, I'm sorry. My hero failed.
Yep.
So nothing. He did nothing against these guys. And then my assault brothers, or, what would be called assault intercessor, but I chose the assault brothers group for them. They went ahead and got 4 out of this group. So Ashley has lost a total of 14 models. Regular troops, all right?
Yeah, it's not my hero or anything like that. No.
So here's my problem. This group of 5, I lost a heavy machine gunner and a medic. This is a bad loss. The only medic, the only heavy MG I had due to points. So now, as round 3 comes, because she had to move and got that long distance, but look, they're all within firing range. So we're going to roll to see, hopefully I can get initiative. So far it's been Ashley, but I don't know how well they're going to hold up. I mean, this is a pretty good swarm.
Well, this is going to be where melees start coming in, because I'm close enough now.
I purposely upgraded these guys so that the swords they already have are more powerful. So
we'll see.
If they survive and we get into melee, we'll find out. So onward to round 3. All right, so this is the end of round 3. It got pretty nasty. Here, Ashley, you wanted to explain it this one, you said. So we'll start with your blue guys.
All right, so I ended up with initiative, so I ended up moving my blue guys up to basically be able to shoot. Greg stayed. I moved up my big guy that, if you don't see the model anymore, he was here. And they stayed. I moved these guys up, and Greg moved his my hero up into here. But if you don't see, he's gone. He kept his snipers. I moved my hero up
into attack like a melee,
and Greg moved his guys up into attack mode as well. So that was all the movement. Now, because I had initiative, I started first, so I took my blue guys, shot at his flamers over here. I was able to get 4 of them.
Yep, that hurt. One man standing.
Yep. Then Greg took his plasma, right?
Yep.
Or the blue ones, and shot at my big guy, which ended up killing him.
He's over there.
I took my little green guys here, shot at his hero, and was able to kill him.
This hurt, guys. This hurt.
Greg went and shot his snipers, and I was able to block.
Yeah.
Now, that was all of the shooting. Melee-wise...
Yeah, this is where it got interesting.
My big guy
Failed.
ended up failing, so now he is shooken because I failed my attack.
You failed your morale test, too.
And then Greg went and meleeed my guys and ended up killing 14 of them.
Yeah, I got 14 out of there, so I did good there. However, on our morale checks, because I had to do a morale check.
So he was able to stay.
Yep, lone survivor stayed.
I did a morale check on them. They were able to stay. He failed.
That's where he fell.
That's where he got shooken.
So we're going to go to round 4, but I mean, Ashley has lost number-wise, I guess, more. But for me, I've lost all my flamethrowers but one, my hero, my medic, my heavy machine gun. And so, yeah,
No, your snipers are doing pretty good this time.
The snipers are taking out 1 or 2 here or there. They're not doing the greatest, but
there's only 3 of them. Now I can see where if you can get, a dozen and kind of spread them out, it would work. But we're also doing only 1-page rules.
These guys didn't drink decaf this morning, so they're good.
They're energized.
So we're going to go to round 4. We'll try to keep it short. I think this will be the deciding round here is what it looks like. So here we go.
Pretty much.
Oh, boy. End of round 4, you guys. Wow. So go ahead there, Ashley.
All right,
we all moved.
Greg ended up getting initiative. So we started basically left to right. His one guy, he just kept. I moved them. No, I kept them. He kept them. I moved up. I charged my little orange guys here, the soul snatchers. I charged
put us
them.
into melee.
And I automatically put them into melee. He kept his snipers, which if you notice is gone.
Yeah.
And I moved them up so that way they were able to fire. Over here, he couldn't move, so he was just
froze the whole round. He's still shooken.
And we kept they were stayed into melee. So shooting wise.
Yeah, shooting it was interesting.
So Greg shot and ended up. So you shot your flamer.
Yep, to the blue. I killed 2 of your guys.
Killed 2 of them.
According to my notes, right? But you, that was me rolling 1 dice. You got to roll 12.
Yeah, I ended up shooting back and ended up killing his
my
one.
Flamer.
Then Greg took his sniper.
He's back with his battle buddies.
Yep.
Then
his sniper ended up killing 1
of the green ones.
Of these green guys.
Yeah.
I ended up shooting back and got all 3 of them.
Yeah, overloaded. So the snipers got one of hers and she got mine. Then it went to melee with the orange.
So the way I took the rules is charges go first, so I ended up charging them. So I charged him, was able to knock out 1. He fought back and was able to defend.
Yep.
So that happened there.
I was not able to take any out, but I did pass my morale tip.
Yep.
So I'm still standing.
So, now back over here, I didn't even get to even fight with them. Greg ended up rolling really well, and I just completely failed.
I got 8. I got the rest of those gone.
And he killed them, did a morale check on the 2. They both passed, so now he's actually unshooken now. So that was the end of round 4.
The problem is, you guys...
It's going to be a close battle, babe.
Close. I call it this. There's one guy against that horde. He's going to take something out, maybe. These guys, I'm going to focus on getting rid of your big guy. But honestly, I'm down to just a couple people.
6.
And you still have numbers. So here we go. On
babe,
to round 5.
You got to look at it this way. I had 70 models, and you've got them down to a dozen, maybe?
Yeah, but we'll talk about these rules too when we're done, so hold on for that little snippet.
All right, on round 5.
I think 5 is where we'll call it quits. We'll see what happens at the end of round 5.
Okay.
All right, let's do round 5. All right, end of round 5. Here we go.
All right, so Greg ended up with initiative. So what he did was move his guys and ended up, if you notice, my hero's gone. So that was it.
Not him.
And everyone else just stayed put because this guy was already involved. So now, melee-wise, because there was nothing shooting because this guy was involved and that guy was involved, so I couldn't shoot. So we went straight to melee. Greg ended up rolling excellent. Because each of these guys get 4 attacks up on my guy that takes 6 damage. I was able to defend, enough, but not enough to kill.
Not enough.
And then I was able to attack first because then it was my turn, and ended up knocking out his plasma. So
I lost 3/4 of my force. What we did is
we rolled and see who would.
We just rolled the win to see who would win. Ashley won the roll off, so we're gonna call it there. But real quick, what do you think about the 1-page rules?
It's it's really easy, but it's vague.
Yeah, you got to have a background. I think.
You gotta have a background
piece
and
it together.
A lot of it's a real easy way of doing it. I will give them that. But
I will say this: I like the 1-page rules. However, it's very hard if you've played 40K to put your guys on the board and they lose all their attributes, their abilities. And so the guys that normally would stay standing, like my flamers, they're just overrun. Your snipers, you have to use a Pathfinder class. So 1-page rules for Warhammer, you can do that if you just want to use the models and not worry about your abilities. So I think these rules are excellent for however you want to do it. If you just got figures on the that you got on shelves and you want to battle things out.
Oh, this would be excellent for that.
I think for me, I'll keep using 1-page rules, but honestly, and maybe
I think we'll have to print some.
And maybe it will. It's an excuse for me to buy some more, print some. I'll print a different type of more of a generic kind of Space Marine or Space Cowboy kind of thing. Just because, like I said, it was difficult for me to lose mercilessly when I should have been able to stand a little bit more. However, that's the only downside I could see to 1-page rules. I think as far as if you want to use it for Warhammer, it'd be great because it simplifies it.
Yes.
So Warhammer is pretty complicated. It's a pain in the butt if you're trying to teach somebody something, a new gamer, I would say. But you do need to look at the rules, or they seem to be a little vague. Like, we just had to piece them together from experience, at least for us. But thumbs up overall.
I mean, 5 rounds with us doing new lasts us about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
So that's not too bad for having to bounce back and forth between rules.
So the rules are easy. You just got to set your classes and stuff. Like the old days, you're going to write down your sheets.
Yep. What happened.
Yeah. But other than that, I think they're pretty easy rules. Easy to put a beginner into. Hard for somebody who's been in 40K to lose your attributes. Again, I've met that 3 times because it's really difficult to watch your models not be able to do what they would normally do.
Yeah. I mean, most of my guys have some kind of shooting, and I just could not be able to find something that would do it.
But the Tyranids work great for this rule set. They actually seem to have more abilities. This Space Marine's not so much, but
I lose my fastness.
That's just our opinion. A lot of people love it. I would give it a thumbs up again, and A+ on being easy to figure out.
We'll have to play it again.
So we'll be playing more 1-page rules. Greg's probably just gonna buy a different.
I think I'll probably print some different kind of aliens. Different
something for me, because I just hate to put my Space Marines out there and then they can't do nothing like they normally do. So other than that, all in all, it's good.
Yep.
Thumbs up this, like it. Remember,
Share.
Sunday at 4 p.m. Central. We always do our show. And
check out our websites.
Yep. Gamerswithcoffee.com is our normal. See?
Oh.
I'm sorry, you guys. You keep talking over me, damn it. So gamerswithcoffee.com is the website. Gamerswithcoffee.shop is the place you can get some coffee and some merch from. But there you go. There's our 1-page rule set up on a nice big table. Hope you guys liked it. Comment, share, let us know.